So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely.
And Hullet!
No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Hullet. Decent chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. Cross to the back post. Araujo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maldini gets a foot in here. Hullet. Now it's Neymar. Great chance! He scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real...
Hullet! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Vieira. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that's going to be a goal kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yamal. Pirlo. Park Ji-sung could try cutting inside here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Pirlo. Oh, super ball! Bullish header! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has not gone well. Neymar threads one in. Out of play for a goal kick. Pirlo. Neymar. Hullet touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And back to the keeper. And it's Thuram. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now Otto. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He has found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Thuram carries the ball down the right. Thuram looking for the run.
Two added minutes has been
that's
indicated.
Nice. Not the most convincing of passes. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And no, he's seen through all of that. And the first half is done. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
I'd like to draw your attention.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are already promptly back underway. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Well, they can break here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Well, the movement is slick. Has a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Now it's Neymar. And he's had a hit! And that has been clubbed away. Manchester United are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Maldini eases him off the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
No, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! And he hits the net! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous.
Tries from distance. Pirlo. Pullet is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early.
And he shoots! And yes, it's there! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gets a good foot in there. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, that's a key interception. Distributed tidily. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, easy pickings there. All the way back. That has ended up in no man's land. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
He's had a shot! Has another go! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Bullet. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And it's Neymar! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Neymar! And that has flown over. Now it's Bullet. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's picked it up out wide. It's Neymar! And he's steered it beyond the post. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Neymar! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Two! And we've barely begun here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration...
Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extract... Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's this time, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Odo. Now it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. And the chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys. And he shoots! Pirlo. Spread out to the left. Great skill, that's nice. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's and a shot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, they've got it again. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fofana. It's Loftus-Cheek. And it's Fofana. Modric. Now Gabia. Spread it left. Estupinian. Out for a throw. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's had it taken off him. Yamal. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Tomori calmly anticipates. Salmakers. He's going to be disappointed with that. Otto charging forward. He's had a shot! That's another chance! And it's in! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a throw. And he's intervened well there. Now this could be a chance. And this is Neymar, produces a cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he's managed to get free. And this is Hullet. Yamal. And he's cut it out. Salmakers. Now Modric. Can he get it through? Look at... Can he finish? And he hits the net. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And he plays one through. Yamal is onto this. Now can he find a fit? Yamal! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll...
Takes a shot! Oh, what has happened? Has another go! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Goes for a shot! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pirlo. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this...
It's Pirlo! Oh, taken with style! And that was his 20th goal for this team.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pavlovic. Estupinian. Well, that is one way to stop him. Estupinian has been caught there, it's a foul.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Neymar, shot, and the finish! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! And he's decided to go for it. And this is Hullet. Oh. And the shot! He has done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, oh, he's been caught napping. Musa knocks it into space. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Salamanca's. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Out to the left it goes. Estupinian. Odo. Here it is, crossed in. Salmakas. Played out to the right.
Il quarto uomo
He's got
indica
plenty of space out wide here. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Hullet. Big chance! Oh, that's a fine interception. Estupinian. Vieira gets a foot in here. And this is Hullet. And this is Neymar. And the shot! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Gabia. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now Modric. And that will be the final act. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. No way through. Pull it, and pull it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Opts to play it back. Pull it! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think...
Chance, surely! It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Could be danger here. Climbs up big. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Gets into some space. Odo. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And the shot sticks it away. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Pescara really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Hullet. And that interception was... Hullet! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one. This must be his personal high. In double quick time.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This might spell danger. Neymar gets flagged offside. Played out to the left flank, back into the middle. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. Hullet. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Hullet. He goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, well played, well played. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's free, he has got space. That's going to go a long way. A heavy challenge.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played back in. Nicely spread. Hullet. And the finish! And that has flown over.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And we are already promptly back underway. Neymar receives it in a good position here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is... And the shot! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Park Ji-sung looking to play him in. Oh, it's and a chance! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him.
He's having a shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something that...
He's got tall, and he hits the net. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Pescara playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. And the counter is on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's had it taken off him. And here's Hullet. He's away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Thuram. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. He's in a great position here. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's neat. Shoots! And he's quick to get it clear again. And the shot's on here. Hullet driving forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There will be a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pass somewhat off target. Not the most convincing of passes. Pescara finding their passes. That's a little off target. And here's the chance to counter. That has not gone well. Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He could be in here. Takes a shot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for the run. Pirlo. And this is Hullet. There's the shot! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Big chance! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great vision. Nice interception, well timed. Five minutes to add. Can he get it through? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Could try cutting inside here. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Hullet walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for a runner. And this is Batistuta. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Pullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Big header! No, not the best of headers. Otto. Pullet. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Pullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Pullet! Felipe Anderson gets it clear. And it's Serginho, delivered across. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Lookman. Now it's Felipe Anderson. Knocks it into space. Lookman is onto this. Lookman! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, and one more try! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Big chance, it's Felipe Anderson! Now, who's going to be first to this? Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Felipe Anderson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ramani did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither pot. Barella! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Mateus. Now Otto. Chukwueze. It's a pretty loose pass. Barella can see things others simply cannot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the delivery. And he's cut it out. Dumfries attempts a clearance. Now it's Felipe Anderson. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well timed, excellent interception. Otto. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Batistuta. Serginho. And the counter is on. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Maldini cuts out the pass.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's in a great position here. Chukwueze showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Dybala. It's a really well-measured ball. Odo. Driving forward. And here's Hullet. Hullet puts his foot on the gas. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Mateus. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's got space here. And the through ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Barella. Lookman. Looking for the run. Lookman. Oh, good ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a good position here. Maldini. Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Chukwueze. Chukwueze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dybala, and smartly reclaimed. Oh, delightful ball. Lookman has it out wide and in space. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he's onside. Oh, that's neat. And this is Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13, numero 24, Pirlo, numero 10,
Modric.
numero 11. Lasciano
Nice
il
bit of
campo
trickery,
per
played
il
in
numero
deep.
20, il numero 8, Modric, il numero
Pitches
4,
it off him. In again.
il numero 22.
And this is shot at goal! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Serginho.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Modric. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Now it's Rafael Leao, and he's managed to get free, and it's made its way to him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Vieri. Dybala. Barella. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vieri, and he was alert to it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kaká. Lovely bit of skill. Okafor, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Barella. He has found a way through.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
No, he's just misjudged that one. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. And we are already back underway. Reinders. Now it's Rafael Leao. Okafor looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Zanetti. Milan finding their passes. And that's been won straight back. Shevchenko. It's a goal kick. Modric. Vieri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Reinders takes control of it and he's on the move. He's found a way through. Modric. Kaká. Now it's Vieri. Okafor.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta running with the ball. Knocks it out wide. Now, can they get him away? Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 27. Viene sostituito con il
And we're
numero
off
18.
for the final
Attenzione,
time.
una sostituzione.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And it's Shevchenko. He's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Thuram makes the interception. And here's Vieri. Reinders. Okafor.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice looking ball, neatly clipped into space. And the ball is out of play. Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. That has been cut short.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's free, he has got space. He is through here. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's got away. Rafael Leao. Modric. Can he get it through? Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Vieri is first to take the long walk. And he's found the net.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
And so the captain steps up. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Milan are looking for comfort. Ah, he's managed to miss it. Ribery is the man who's second in line.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Kaká is third in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Rafael Leao is the third man to step forward.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Milan are looking to keep pace here. Big character, big moment, big save. Mignon must keep this out. This is match point. That's it. It is done. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. The action has already started.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Seedorf. And it's Nedved. That looks a good ball through. Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking for options for movement. And it's played in. Chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And now it's Vieri! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pullet gets through. Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And we have our very first corner. chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Mateus. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Chukwueze. Vieri. He's gone for goal! Shevchenko. Adriano. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Milan are down to 10 men. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Nedved. Maldini. Good ball, good take. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bullish header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Chukwueze. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'm going to pick out Yuto Nagatomo. He may not be the biggest, but nobody has a bigger heart. And for courage, stamina, and that winning mentality, very few can better him.
Yes, he beat Lukaku! Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Dumfries. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Nakata. It's Nakata! Oh, he's been caught on it. In he goes again. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Pirlo with the clearance. Chukwueze. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Lukaku. Well, that is one way to stop him. Lukaku has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Rijkaard. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Neither side yet able to find the net. Otto. Chukwueze. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Pirlo. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Rijkaard. Oh, super find. There's the shot! Goal! Inter! There is the breakthrough! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Shot a goal! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Lukaku demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pirlo does well to stand firm and defend it. Goes looking wide. There's the delivery. Good read, needed to be. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Nedved. Nakata.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And he's forced to go back. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pirlo. And it's Nagatomo. Nagatomo goes steaming forward. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? That's a good run down the left. Insigne is in a really good position out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lovely, now then. Oh, good spread. Threads one in. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Now it's Nedved. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, that's really what...
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. So what can they make of this? Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Baggio. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry. Very... Shevchenko! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Davids! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Davids is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Turan. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pulisic. Shoots! Now it's Van Basten. Big chance! Oh, it's gone in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills. Goes for a shot! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That is good alertness. Davids. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pirlo spots it and intercepts. Nedved, and this is Nedved. And the keeper has it. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Çalhanoğlu. Pulisic, 2 assists to his credit already. Shevchenko. Nedved. Oh, that's neat. Gullit. And this is Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Batistuta. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Costa Curta. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Baggio. Passing nice and neat. Oh, what a ball! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pulisic. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Ribéry. Pulisic. Nedved.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Gullit. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Batistuta.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Mateus. Milan looking to pass their way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pulisic. Now it's Gullit. Shevchenko. He's had a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Mateus. Roberto Baggio. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Davids. For Çalhanoğlu. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it, shot a goal! Çalhanoğlu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's come loose. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Nedved. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
He's intervened well there. Now it's Shevchenko. Knocks it into space.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Van Basten. Shevchenko. Nedved. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Inter Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. That ball looks a good one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Distributed tidily. Pulisic. Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Pavard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Davids. Costa Curta. Davids. Now he's got space here. Ribery in acres of space out wide. Çalhanoğlu, and here's Van Basten.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's having a shot! Pulisic, oh, good spread.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pinches it off him. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shevchenko! And that could come back to haunt them.
Shevchenko clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20, numero 9,
Fiore.
numero 21.
Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
This is Vieri.
Numero 14, cambio di giocatore.
Mateus, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good ball over the top.
Inter can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Thuram. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. Davids, cut. And there goes the final whistle. Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Pull it, and here's Vieri. Oh, it's Roberto Baggio! And that was very necessary. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And this is Ribery. And he's gone backward here. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, this is a great position. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Okay, shot at goal! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And this is Batistuta. And he's chosen to go back. This might spell danger. Oh, good-looking ball. Roberto Baggio. Can he spark a counter here? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's headed upfield. Pulisic. And this is Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. That's tidy. Oh, he's played it in low. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Vieri. Modric. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And he shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Looking to play him in. Pull it. Chance! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Hullet. The chance for a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that...
It's Van Basten! Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pirlo getting this one clear. Pavard. Shot could be on.
Il quarto uomo indica
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rijkaard. Nedved. And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Milan have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Shapes to shoot! Inter Milan have their second corner now. They've played it short. Pulisic is onto this. Can he finish? And he hits the net. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Inter Milan playing for pride here. The match should surely be on them. Nedved. And somehow he kept it out.
Vieri clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And this is Pirlo. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. It's Vieri! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Batistuta knocks it into space. Plenty to aim at here. Pulisic really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Pirlo.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
It's
di
Nedved.
80.314
Neither of these two want to
spettatori.
come off second best. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Çalhanoğlu spreads it out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Struck first time. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Maldini. And it's Hullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now Pirlo. Hullet. Now it's Nedved. And he's been shifted off it. Pulisic does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Vieri. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Pulisic. And it's Van Basten. Gets to show off his quick feet. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he was quick to react. Now it's Van Basten. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's away! He's through! It's one-on-one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Çalhanoğlu. Ribéry. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chiellini is there and he can get that clear. Modric. And it's Baggio. Now there's a chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Corner number 2 then. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Very nicely done. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Van Basten. Now it's Ribéry. Van Basten. The final 5 minutes. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Pirlo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Pirlo. And here's Vieri. And he has been fouled there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Milan are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Nedved. And that will be it. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. Ribery with a definite foul there. That was mighty close. He's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Baggio. Looking to play him in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Hullet. Now there's a fine ball. Now this could be a chance. Mateus running with the ball. And it's Nedved. And here's Hullet. And this is Vieri. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, He'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts. And he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
Yes, they'll certainly be shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Nedved. And here's Vieri. And he's well positioned here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now there's the clearance. Ribery goes steaming forward. Mateus. Oh, good ball. Smoothly does it. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And they've got rid. And he will takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vieri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted, and it's Nedved. Now it's Hullet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defence.
Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? Mateus. Zanetti. Hullet. Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Lofted in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Guendouzi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guendouzi. And he's had it nicked away. Guendouzi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The pass has gone astray. And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pinches it off him. Mateus. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Maldini. Out for a throw. Kamada. And here's Osimhen. Nice control. Osimhen has another go. It's there. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Tries a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's beaten the last man. That's an excellent interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's gone out for a throw-in. Costa Curta.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Nicked it back promptly. Pressing high and with purpose. He has found the way through. Osimhen! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.